Hey guys, and welcome to BBC Documentary. We are now going to learn a little bit more about what really happened under the English Reformation. We have two Tudor historians with us, Susan Abbas and Sadaf Sarai. They're going to tell a little bit more about what really happened. Come and join us now. As I told you, we're now going to meet a Tudor historian, and her name is Sadaf Sarai. She's one of the greatest Tudor historian in this country. And look who we have here.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, Sadaf. How are you?
I'm good.
Why did Henry so deeply want to get out of the Catholic Church?
Yeah, so first of all, you need to know something about Henry. And it's that he always wanted a son.
Oh, so he believed that only a male heir could rule England and not a female.
Yes. So he was a typical, in that time, we will call a mare shamanist. So he was married to Catherine of Aragon, and this was a
Arranged marriage.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it wasn't based on love. What happened later was they got his first children. It was a girl, and they called her for Mary.
Isn't she that girl that also is known as Bloody Mary?
Yeah, it is. So what happened later is that they got a lot of children, but a lot of them died young and stillbirth. So the only children who survived was Mary.
So, that's understood. Thank you for your time, and I'm quite appreciated that you came here to tell us a little bit more about Henry's childhood. So thank you again.
It's not fun. You're welcome. Well, goodbye.
Bye. And we are now going to meet another Tudor historian, Susan Abbas, that are going to tell us more about what happened after Mary was born. So come and join us again. We have another Tudor historian with us, and that is Susan Abbas. She's also hello. She's also a Tudor historian, but she's a professor, and she's gonna tell us a little bit more about what really happened after Mary's birth. So, what happened with Henry after Mary's birth?
Well, after Henry got a girl, he was quite disappointed because he only wanted a boy. So, after a little while, he actually got much more determined, and he just wanted a boy. So, after a while, he met Anne Boleyn.
She was the lady of the court, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. So, after a while, Anne Boleyn wanted to marry Henry, which meant that Henry needed a divorce. But then he remembered that England is a Catholic country, which means that divorce is not allowed. You can't just get divorced.
In Catholicism, divorce is not allowed
No,
because
it's not.
it breaks marriage, which is quite holy for the Catholic people.
So, Henry was thinking, is like, I'm the king. Why can't I? I can get the Pope to actually support me, and then I can divorce him and marry a new one.
Hypocrisy.
Yes, someone is like that.
We really want the divorce.
Yes. If you want, we can go and sit down, and I can tell you more about the process from the divorce and what happened.
Oh, okay. At that time, England was a Catholic country. What kind of measures or process was it to Henry getting a divorce from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon?
Well, Catherine's nephew, he was the Holy Roman Emperor, which meant that he was one of the most powerful men in the whole Europe.
Oh.
So, if the Pope would let Henry to get a divorce, it would
From
lead
his wife, Catherine of Aragon?
yes. So this would lead to that Catherine's nephew would invading, yes, I'm sorry, Rome, and possibly kill the Pope.
So, if I understand right, that if the Pope says, yes, Henry, you can get a divorce, that could then lead to maybe Catherine complaining to her nephew, saying, oh, look at me, I'm...
Yes.
Yeah, you got the
But
picture.
at the same time, the Pope could not decide whether giving Henry a divorce or not. So what Henry was thinking is, why should I wait? So he made a decision that he would lead a new church.
So you made a new church?
Yes, and that church was named the Church of England. So, which was, or that church was the
I was a Protestant church
Yes.
and allowed divorces.
Yes. So he
Oh.
was thinking a little bit far to actually to
So
get
you could
divorced.
just
All
divorce
this,
it.
yes, all this process just to get to marry Anne.
That's just that. It was a quite big step
Yes.
to abandon a
It
whole
was.
religion just
We
to.
do everything for love, so yes.
Why not? We have now talked to Tudor historian, and one of the many questions we always get is how has this event changed history? Let me tell you, if Henry VIII hadn't broken out from the Catholic Church, this would then lead to England not have colonized, for example, the United States or India for that matter, because after Henry's second daughter, Elizabeth I, inherited the throne, she decided to make England a Protestant again. And this then led to Spain invading England. And that invasion was won by England. And at that time, Spain was one of the world's largest powers and had colonized much of the United States. And when Spain lost, Spain also lost much of its world power and its influence to influence around other countries. And after that, Spain hasn't been quite visible in when it comes to world power and who is controlling parts of the world. And after that time, England got more dominant and has controlled one of the largest empires known to this day. So if this hadn't happened, if Henry hadn't changed removed Catholicism from England, England would not have, for example, colonized much of Africa, much of England, or for that matter, India. So, bravo!